Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. It's Charlotte here. Welcome to my home. Kids are gone, everything's back to normal, and I'm kind of missing the hustle bustle, but I'm enjoying the quiet. So, thank you, everyone, for all your well wishes. And I know that there are several of you that would love to see a tutorial on making an envelope journal. This is my second envelope journal, and as I was creating this one, I was trying to think of how I would go about doing a tutorial, and I am going to show you at the end of this video what I do, how I put it together anyway, because there's no secret to this. I would say that in my last envelope journal, I used 6 envelopes, and I used 6 envelopes in this one. I don't know that I would ever use more than that, because it will get to the point where you're going to have problems depending upon how much you put inside of them. But I'm just going to kind of show you the process to put them together, show you what I do, and hopefully that will help you, because I can't figure out yet how I could do a tutorial on this. So, yeah, that's, I think, what we're going to have to, the process we're going to have to use. So, like on the other one, this one is kind of lacy and shabby. It's got a couple layers of a snippet here on the front, right here, and then I went ahead and covered it with this crochet lace on the bottom, and I had two more of these metal numbers that I had left, and so the 22 doesn't mean anything. I just thought it was cool looking, and I attached it with a bulb pin. And then on this end I have a silver plated heart, and I attached it with a safety pin. This is the back. The back is not attached, and I will show you why. I just used a simple seam binding ribbon to wrap around this, and this is the back. And because I used a window envelope, I thought it might be kind of cool to be able to pull this back, and depending upon what's in there, you would be able to showcase that. So this measures approximately 6. Well, because we are all different sizes, I will go with the longest one. So approximately 6 by 5.5 is what we have on that. So layers of lace in this one. This one is a little bit more vintage than my last one. This I thought was cool. I don't even know where I got this, but it says amazing, and so I added it. A little snippet here, some vintage Battenberg lace, some found lace, and I say found because it was gifted to me quite a while back. So this is my first page, and there is an envelope, and once again I got into my Tim Holtz. This is not Tim Holtz, but there's a lot of Tim Holtz in this. I just kind of kept working with the ephemera that I had out. And we have a little butterfly here, and a card with a ticket, and a vintage button on a bulb pin, and a little card here. So there's a little tuck spot right there, and then there is a tuck spot behind up here. And then we've got some strings hanging, and this will tuck right back there like that. And then on this page, we have a little Tim Holtz with a pearl and some vintage crochet lace. some corrugated cardboard with some more lace down here, paper doll, and a tag that is stamped with the word vintage on it. And I included a little Tim Holtz paper clip up there and 2 more tags in this envelope. And then on this side we have one of these little mental tags with a safety pin, lots of safety pins in this book, and another little silver flower. This flips up and we have more lace down here, more Tim Holtz ephemera. We have a piece of paper here that's just folded up with some twine and a button, and I stamped confidential on that. That goes just right inside this little pocket here, and then up here we've got 2 little tags in this tuck. On this side I put one of my stamps in there, and there is a card here in the front as well, and behind there's another pocket with another tag. And then I created a little belly band right here out of these florals. So that just fits in there, and then another one of my stamps up at the top. And then here we have just a little bit of bling, a bead hanging off of a bowl pin, and some more lace, 2 tickets, and a tuck spot back here. And then inside the pocket we've got 2 tags, and on this side we have a snippet and a green bead, along with a another clothespin, a wooden button. This is some vintage lace, and then a crochet pocket here with some more Tim Holtz ephemera and just a little bit of collage work. And on this side some more of that vintage Battenberg lace, and a pocket with a little bit of bling, and 2 more pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera. And then on this side I used a large tag to create a pocket, and here is a little envelope over some vintage lace here, and the number 8, so that you could, if you wanted, journal on there. Why the number 8? I don't know. It was just, I thought it looked good, so I put it on there. We have a tag here and a die cut that also serves as a belly band. And then in this pocket, 2 pieces of ephemera from one of Tim Holtz's collections. And this is the other side of that envelope, and there's 2 pieces of ephemera, or 2 tags in here. Right there. And also I used a die cut and used it as a little tuck spot right down there like that. And then there's the bird. This has a snippet, some more of that vintage lace, some more of the vintage Battenberg and the crochet work. And in this pocket there is a Tim Holtz tag and a button. And on this side there's 2 pieces of journaling cards and a snippet down below with a button. And here we have a tag and a playing card that fit right down into this little tuck spot here. And there is some more of that Battenberg lace, another safety pin with 3 seed beads. And in here we've got another pin with a bead and some crochet work. And what I did is I just took some of my papers, odds and ends, and then just put them together to make just a little mini journal. And I put beads on the outside of that, and they just fit right down into this pocket like that. And this side we've got some really pretty sheer lace and some washi tape. There is washi tape also throughout this, and 2 tags. I did some embossing on this envelope here, and so I left that like that because it's beautiful just the way it is. Another butterfly that creates a little pocket here for this little envelope, which opens up, and you can journal on that if you like. And I keep it closed with this little Tim Holtz paper clip, and it just slips right in there like that. On the end here we've got 2 pieces of Tim Holtz ephemera. I had some more of these metal frames, and I cut out a hand embroidered flower. This is hand embroidered at the bottom, this piece of linen, and I used a little safety pin, and then this was the extra piece that I had, and I just used it on that envelope. Another die cut, created a belly band out of that, and this little button here just kind of holds that tag in place, and then inside of the pocket there's 2 pieces of ephemera, and you have a place up here to put whatever you like. This side I have a tag, some crochet work, and then one of the Tim Holtz photo frames, and inside of the photo frame there are just various little tickets and tags, and then there's washi tape. And on this side I used I want to say this is for bingo. It's an old bingo wooden button, and I created a tuck, and here's 2 pieces of ephemera that fit right in there. And on this side we have a bingo card that fits in there, and I think, do I have something inside of this? No, there's nothing inside this envelope. No, empty. And then this is the back, and I created a pocket with a postcard, and you can see there is an opening up here for anything. I will probably put something in there before I send this out, but this is the back. And so what I wanted to show you is I was trying to think of how I could do a tutorial on this, and I think instead of a tutorial I'm just going to kind of show you quickly what my process is. So hopefully that will help you if you want to create one for yourself. I just gather up 6 envelopes, and you might want to start with maybe 2 or 3. You don't have to have 6. Like I mentioned before, I don't think I would use more than 6, because when you look at this, I don't know how you would really be able to get them all stitched so that they would look nice. If you think you can, go for it and let me know how that goes. But what I do is once I pick out my envelopes, then because this has a window, I don't want to fold over the window, so, and I want various shapes. So I went ahead and I glued the flap. I knew I wasn't going to want the flap, so I glued the flap down and had my fold, and you just would take your various envelopes that you want to use, and you'd get your folds and you'd put them together. I wouldn't want to lose, let's just say if we go this way on this one, I probably would do that because I have a longer one here, a shorter one here. And if you look at this, they're all various sizes. This one's longer, this one's shorter. This one here is longer and shorter. So I vary the sizes, and then what I do is I don't sew them together. That is the last thing that I do. So I would take my first one and I would decorate it on the outside, on the end, just decorate all your sides, whatever it is that you're going to do, and then go to the next one and do the same thing, and I would decorate each one of those. If you've got 6 envelopes, decorate all 6. If you've got 2, decorate all 2. And then you're gonna put them together just like you would any other journal, and you're gonna stitch them, just like I did here. And then I use my cover. I don't do my cover until I have put the entire journal together, and then I work on my cover. So guys, really that's the process that I use. So go for it. If you're a little bit nervous, don't be, you know, just put 2 envelopes together. Try that. You can get the cutest booklet out of this. So no, don't be afraid. It's just envelopes. Go do it. Have some fun. Enjoy the process. And hope you enjoyed this. And I will, yes, we have to do this. I just took a little break. So I will be back later this week. Everybody have a really, really great Tuesday. And I'll catch you soon. Thanks, guys.